Hey everybody, it's Rachel and it's Wednesday and I'm your host for the Ability 411. And this week is a really fun topic. It is 10 things about us. And one thing about me, it won't be my first fact, but I'm just saying that yesterday was my birthday and I'm 27 now. And I know I'm not old, but I feel old because it's kind of like you're not supposed to be young and partying anymore, college girl. So, yeah, so I'm 27 now and I just had a fun dinner with my friends last night. This weekend we're going to have a little bit more fun, so I'm excited. But I'll get on with my 10 random fun topics about me. So let's see, I have a little list here. The first one, it's really interesting. Actually, when I was a baby, I was kind of, had a lot of medical issues, and my parents were actually told that there was a chance that I wouldn't walk. They thought it might be spina bifida. They weren't sure, and I had a lot of symptoms of spina bifida. A lot of things were kind of wrong with me when I was a baby, but it's just kind of weird that they were told I wouldn't walk, and then I did, and here I am. So, final destination maybe? I don't know. But fun fact number one. Number two, I was a dancer growing up, not super competitive. It was definitely off and on. As far as classes go, I was always dancing. But I did in high school, in my senior year, join a hip-hop dance team at a studio. So I was a hip-hop dancer and competed and even learned a few breakdance moves that I wasn't very good at. But I still attempted them, and I was a pretty good dancer, but had a good time on that hip-hop dance team. And I do miss dancing, but hopefully I'll figure it out. I need to figure out a wheelie with these quad hands. That would be really cool. My goal is to do a wheelie. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. The third one. I actually hate chocolate. I know it's weird. I know I'm probably one of the only ones in the world. No, I know a few people who don't like chocolate, but I know it is very rare. But I don't know, I just don't like it that much. The only chocolate that I will eat are, I'll eat ice cream sandwiches, and I will eat those, brownies out of the Hostess box. Not real brownies, but, the Hostess brownies. I guess I don't know. I guess, the better the chocolate, the grosser it tastes to me. So, yeah, no chocolate for me. I could live the rest of my life without ever having a piece of chocolate. The fourth one, Tiffany talked about her phobias and her fear of frogs and lizards, which I think is hilarious because I'm actually obsessed with lizards and frogs. I grew up, I had a 4-foot iguana who I would hug. His name was Jack. I love him to death. I had a little leopard gecko. I had a lot of little lizards. But my fear is bees. No joke, phobia. I am afraid of bees that are outside of the window when I'm inside. Totally illogical. Don't understand why. And now it's kind of funny because now that I'm in a wheelchair, I can't run away. I would used to haul butt, whenever I saw a bee. And now I have no choice. I can't, either you bolt away really fast or you don't move anywhere. You can't just, I don't know. I just feel safer not moving. So now, instead of running, I have learned to control my fear and sit there with my eyes closed and not move a muscle. And I guess I have comfort in knowing that if it does sting me, I won't feel it from my chest down. So as long as it doesn't sting the inside of my arms or my face, then I won't feel it. So we're good. I've never been stung by a bee, so I think that's where the fear comes from. All right, and my fifth one is I'm obsessed with country music. It's pretty much all I listen to. Like I said, I was a dancer, so of course I love pop and hip-hop and dancing, but as far as being in the car, nothing's on my radio but country. I know every song, every lyric, everything from the 1960s, probably till now. I can tell you anything, any singer. And I love singing, so I would do that in high school. I sang the national anthem, so I was always at the talent show singing Shania Twain. So, obsessed with country music. Obsessed with Jason Aldean and Rascal Flatts, hardcore. Next fact, I don't know if I've said this in my other videos, but I've only had one boyfriend my whole life, and I married him. So I've never dated anybody else, never been with anybody else. So I actually went all through high school without having a boyfriend at all, and I met Chris in college. So he was my one and only boyfriend ever. So, yeah, and I never really dated even, but found a pretty good one on my first try. I do say so myself. Next is I have a, maybe not, FBI style, but I do have somewhat of a photographic memory. I can look at a dollar bill or a bill where it has the serial number and it has letters and numbers, and I can look at it for like 10, 15 seconds, and I can tell you the number from front to back, back to front, and from the outside in, just from looking at it in 10, 15 seconds. So I'm pretty good with numbers, memorizing credit cards, Social Security cards, so whenever I have to pay for something over the phone, I already can know my credit card number off the bat. I know every number there is. So yeah, somewhat of a photographic memory definitely got me through school. I didn't learn anything, but I was pretty good at writing essays because I would memorize the entire answer and quote it and say what page it was from. So photographic memory does help me out for sure. Let's see. This one's funny. I love the restaurant Lone Star. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they're definitely here all over the place. And those rolls they give you, I, on a regular basis, when I go, will sit down and eat 8 of them. No joke, I will eat around, that's my average, 8 Lone Star rolls. I don't know, they just go down like candy. I can't help myself. I'm obsessed with bread, obsessed with carbs, and obsessed with Lone Star rolls. That goes for Golden Corral too. Yeah, it's not mine. I'm not proud, but hey, I love Lone Star rolls. Next is my ultimate dream. One of the main things that I want to accomplish, one thing I really want to do, is go the whole way on Route 66. I know it's not the same anymore. I think they changed some of the roads. I don't know, but whatever. I want to do Route 66 so bad and experience the whole thing. Just take a month and just meet all these cool people and do Route 66. I've looked it up. I know all the stops. I want to do Route 66 badly. And that was 9, so there's one more. In no particular order. I think I mentioned on another video that I was a varsity cheerleader, and what I failed to mention is that I was actually one of the not so cool kids. I made the team because I actually knew how to dance, not because I was popular by any means. And trust me, the other girls were not happy about it. They didn't want me on the team because I wasn't Miss Popular, and I actually ended up winning my coach over and getting MVP that year, and no one was happy about it. So, fun fact, I think I am probably the nation's only varsity MVP cheerleader who was not cool. I was cool to myself, and I had a lot of cool friends. To me, they were cool. But if you want to call me popular, no, I was not Miss Popular, but I was a varsity MVP cheerleader. So, maybe the only one in the world. The only non-popular varsity cheerleader. So, those are my 10, totally random, I know. But I like Tiffany's idea about doing a Q&A. I love questions. I love when people want to know more, and, I'm up for answering anything. So, send in your questions. Maybe that's what we'll do. So, I will see you guys next Wednesday, and have a good night.